Hi guys, happy Friday. Happy Friday the 24th of February. Not much of February left. In the order I always read, in case you're new to watching this, I start with water signs first: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Next will be fire signs, followed by earth and then air. So you might want to skip around unless you want to watch the whole thing. I don't like the lighting on this. And I never do this, but I just had a really good day turn south really quick after my daughter got out of school. So horrible mood, almost canceled not doing this tonight, but I thought it might make me feel better. Or if I have any negativity still in me from just being rattled, then we're gonna have a really bad card reading time. Just kidding, don't go. Cancer signs, you're first. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, you're up. Cancer, I'm going to focus on you. Whew, I was just fired up. I never get like that. Double Virgo, not really a good sign. Double Virgo to get angered. Not by somebody, I should add, just by a situation. Woo! So I'm all fired up. Here we go, guys. Sorry for my rant. Here's Cancer. You're getting the 3-card read. Is it? Oh, it's 4. This happens. I'm gonna pick the ones that feel right. You're gonna get 3. You're not gonna get 4 though. This is only meant to be a 1 or a 2 card at the most. I can't look. Feels right for Cancer here. The Lovers, related to the sign of Gemini. Something growing in intensity, a bond, close communication with someone. Remember, it's the number 6. I would write down March 6th right away. Ooh, this felt right. King of Wands. Or maybe you are falling for somebody on the fire realm. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. King of Wands. The Lovers with the King of Wands. Gemini and fire sign. Air and fire is what you've got going right now, but be sure to write down the number 6. 3-6, that's coming up very soon. Oh my god. And the Empress represents fertility, femininity, also can represent if you're trying to start a family. That's what the card is. But, and it indicates pregnancy. The Empress, the number 3, is the month of March. This is the number 3, and I feel like we've got already, like I told you to write down, I just did. Love when that happens. 3-6. You've got a date here. You've got a date to write down here. Not a literal date. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. If so, probably with a fire sign. Empress is linked to Aries, just so you know, which is also a fire sign, of course. So there you have it. Very interesting. Cancer signs. Remember, the duality of this card is 2 people with forming close communication. If it's work, then something's intensifying in a good way. Any communication with friends, growing in intensity, someone you haven't talked to, reappearing in your life who you were hoping to, or if you're starting out in a relationship, or you're done fighting, or it's a rekindlement. Something on the ground, and there's a lot of passion. The wands always involve passion, devotion, but can be very fiery energy. But any wands will indicate, especially when it's the king, fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, right after the card of Gemini. But with that Gemini, the Lover's card, and Aries being the Empress, with the king sandwiched in the middle, again, the most important thing to remember is the date of March 6th, because it's right here. But something growing in intensity with somebody. They can have just a fiery personality. It does not have to be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, although I do like how this is connected to Aries, the Empress. And if you're not looking for, to pop out with some babies, have a baby, start a new family, it's already what you're doing, what you did, whatever the case is, this is also a metaphorical birth to a new beginning. And you got 2 majors and a high suit. So again, I wait, and if you think I'm crazy, just write down the date of 3/6. It's in the cards along with a fire sign in a big way. So yes, on Aries or Leo or Sagittarius. Wow, that was very interesting. Cancer signs. All right, a lot going on. I didn't even get to say Scorpio yet. I'm gonna start over. Why is this card flipped? Okay. Alright, I am starting to feel better now. It's 3, I'm gonna go with it. Scorpio. It's 4 again. Oh my god, and one was flipped. It was a king. Someone wants to come out here, so let's see if he comes out in the 3. Wow, same for Cancer, same for Scorpio. I can like see the bad mood still in my face. It's bothering me. Sorry guys. I am so sorry. But let's see what Scorpio brings. 9 of Wands. Reaching a stage of completion. But there's a little bit of hesitance there. And again, it's fire energy. Almost a success, almost completion, but there's a lot of thought, pondering, and there might be that sense of not wanting to let go of something before you move ahead. Scorpio, that's pretty interesting and pretty Scorpio. Justice, the number 11. I saw that before when one of the cards was flipped. It's almost indecisiveness right now. Right now into the next week or so. Scorpio. 9 of Wands. Again, something on a passionate level, but it's almost like you're holding back on something. Justice, again, always having to do with law and order, but also the sign of Libra. If you're involved with an air sign in any way, this can be court papers. It can be a written or verbal agreement. It can be finally getting something out into the open where you're winning a case or you're very passionate about something. So I feel like you're holding back on success, but eventually something comes to light that you need to know. It being the number 11 there, I would absolutely write down 311. And I'm going to go ahead and pick a 3rd card for Scorpio, and then we're on to Pisces. I like how the numbers are just popping out like that. Yeah, highly related to Libra or another air sign. I feel like that is relevant for Scorpio. It's going to be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's the King. King of Cups, and that is in your realm. That's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for you. The King of Cups presents himself as a person in your life, highly emotional, could even symbolize you. It's, yes, of course, a king, so it's going to be a masculine figure, but this can represent high emotions. This is, the romantic of the deck is the Knight. So when you get this, it's a fatherly figure of love, something coming together, and emotions not being out of whack, but being in tune. I feel like, again, this Justice card, the 11, something coming up, an event. It doesn't, not everyone's going to court, but if so, you're in luck. This is a good omen, a good energy, a good emotion, as the cups relate to that, and also to your sign. Whatever you're holding back on, not for long. Again, you might have to wait till the 11th, but again, there's a good omen here of someone either watching over you or with you in this. Either another water sign or a Libra. I'm going to say that and just stop it there. I think whatever you're going through right now, there's, again, passion behind something, but whether it's good or bad, I can't really say, because when you get Law and Order card, it's kind of like, what's going on? I'm going to do $2 off for Scorpio here. But the King of Cups washes away anxieties, stress, and emotions, which would be a little after the 11th of March. I just find that very interesting, so $2 off. The next 2 weeks, just remind me, because sometimes I forget, guys. $2 off Scorpio, excluding the 3 card. Excluding my 3 card. Anything else, take $2 off. Pisces, you're up. and that card was flipped. Oh. 2 cards, another suit, and another major. Queen of Cups, the second biggest cup in the tarot deck. First being the Ace of Cups, second being the Queen. Highly emotional, nurturing stage, support system, support network, but again, a lot of emotions carrying on, along with the Wish card, the number 17. That's going out a little bit more than I'd like to on a weekly video, but I would write it down. 317, the star. That is related to Aquarius. And we just left Aquarius season, but remember, that's going to be Aquarius or an air sign relation to you. Someone in your life, someone bringing out the best. It's wishes, hopes, desires, and you're filling up your emotional energy, just like the Queen wants you to. Actually, Pisces, this is pretty neat because I feel like someone or an entity, spirit guide, angel, is beckoning you to love yourself, have more nurture, go out and support yourself and others with your energy, your emotions. And then, if you're drained at any point, remember that luck is on your side. The stars are above you, and this is a time, this card is so bright, to manifest your wishes and let them come true. Look out for signs, synchronicities, and anything randomly neat and interesting coming up. March 17th, the star, again related to Aquarius or any air sign, but I really think this has so much to do with you, and that you have to remember to give yourself small support system. Sorry, someone's calling me. I just got distracted. Again, your most relevant thing here is the love and support network you have. Emotioning simmering down soon enough, and the 17th of March, highly relevant to your reading. And again, someone in your life, an Aquarius or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I'm feeling that really strong. Fire signs, Aries, here we are. Aries, Leo, and then it's going to be Sagittarius, of course. So here we go. Aries, we have... Oh, cards are fighting me. Alright, I think the bad mood is lifting off my face a little bit, so that's good. Let's see what we get for the fire sign trio here. And if you're a new follower, don't forget to like and subscribe. Please. Is this 3? It is. Queen of Swords for Aries. Communication on a major scale. Wanting to do something more, and it's with a passion. You're overlooking a city. You're ready to take a dive or a leap of faith. After consulting with somebody, the air sign again. Everyone's getting a lot of that right away. It's a person in your life, someone you know very well, best friend, family member. I group those into the same. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then you're set out to do something. This is an Aries card, as is the Knight of Wands, is going to indicate fire sign. And that also depicts someone in your life. It looks like it's time to pack up and go on an adventure. You might be contemplating it, but you've already have your mind made up. You didn't get the 2, you got the 3. All the 2s of tarot are a decision of some sort in different ways, but the 3 is when you've made a decision and you're ready to go, but not without somebody. There's plans being made, whether you know it or not, you'll find out soon enough. But it being the 3, again, I'm going to relate that to March, even though that one's not a major arcana. A lot. Whether this knight represents you or somebody else in the fire aspect element, I see you going somewhere even out of your element. It's just pushed onto you out of nowhere. I'd like you guys, Aries, to get back to me near the end of March and let me know if some plans came up or you finally did something that you know, you made your mind up on, but weren't sure you were going to go through with it, and then you did. If you did, I feel like there's a lot of love and happiness behind it, especially with another fire sign. But if not, I'm curious with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, friend, best friend, new relationship, current relationship. Let me know if that resonates at some point at all. I like that for Aries a lot. Leo, here we go. I always get so excited when Leo's up for some reason. Even the cards do. Alright, I'm putting those back. Oh, I gotta take my time. Settle down, Rachel. Here we go. Leo. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna go. Make sure nothing's flipped. Let's see what feels right for Leo here. Shuffle him up a little bit. I'm trying not to look. I just peeked and I gotta shuffle him better. Alright, here we go, Leo. The sign of you. Strength attached to Leo. The number 8. Write it down, 3-8. I post a lot, especially lately, but I just did a really nice write-up on the card of strength. Maybe a week, not more than 2 weeks ago. If you can scroll down and find that card meaning, or you can look it up, it's highly, highly indicative of having the strength for encouragement. That infinity symbol is there. There's something that you're carrying with you. It's the weight of the world, but you've got this. Whatever situation is thrown your way, you're either doing good now or you're about to be. I would still write down 3-8 as a number. 7 of Swords. I just did a reading for someone the other day that was almost just like this. I'm gonna pick 7 of Swords is actually when the literal meaning is when you're almost being like caught doing something wrong and you're running away. But I also call this the fight or flight card. It's like where the wind kind of just the air element just comes towards you and hits you with something, you know, over and over again, or it's sort of a big deal and you don't know which way to run. You know, he's looking behind his shoulder. Should he stay or should he keep running with the swords? That's why I call it the fight or flight card. It's almost like being caught doing something wrong, but it can be in reverse order. So whether someone in your life is wronging you or you're wronging somebody else, I'd like to see what comes after it as card number 3 on Leo. But it starts very strongly right off with you. I would write down March 8th. I feel like you're going to get a lot of strength, courage, be able to speak up on a certain matter that you've been withholding. 7 is communication. That 7 of Swords is you need to spill it out. Get it over with. Otherwise, you're going to have that mood, that scared feeling. It's going to consume you. And give yourself a break. Oh my God. I just featured this on my page as a joke. 4 of Swords, though, is actually a good one. You're doing too much. This could be what the 7 means. You're just doing too much. It's long-winded. You're all over the place and scattered. Again, fight or flight. Mind being scattered. I think the Strength card is here to literally remind you that you have this within you. Restore yourself, and you don't have to be so flighty. Easier said than done. The 4, it calls for a day or 2 of complete rest and silence. If you can, try to make it happen. The card beckons you to, you know, stay away from everybody and give yourself some much needed alone time. What I always say, the light at the tunnel, but it's a stained glass window and he's looking forward to something. There is something to look forward to, whether it's in the form of communication or not, or communication with an air sign. Getting a lot of that for everybody. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I think this card, again, focus on that the most. Eternal strength, passion, those, you know, heated moments that Leo always gets. and don't rush anything. This is like a very rushy feeling, a rushed card. It's, the tarot cards are saying relax. Again, easier said than done, but around the 8th of March. And then boom, something's gonna strike, whether it be a fight or just anxiety, something out of nowhere. Remember that you got this card. You have to give yourself a complete day. If you have to take a day off, if you have to get a babysitter, whatever you have to do, when I see that card, it's needed, because then after that, you're good to go. Something good happens. Remember, the stained glass window is there to remind you something good is on its way. It won't happen, though, if you don't rest and relax. You're just going to keep being mentally scattered. There, I think I worded that pretty good. Mentally scattered. With the moon going into Virgo? Yeah, the 7th is the full moon, guys, so I'd watch for that. Sagittarius, you're up. Justice card. Is it? Yeah. Number 11. Slipping it right in my hands. Sagittarius, alongst Libra or an air sign. King of Cups and the Lovers. Didn't we get all 3 of these already? Sagittarius, something with law and order, written or verbal agreement, something with courts or a big purchase even, but something to do with something just coming your way very soon around the 11th, whether it's court or not, something on a major scale. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius there. It works in your favor as I see an emotional release. Again, there's the King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and then the Lovers card. It's like a win for you on a major scale, of course. And then you did get the number 6. The 11 came first, but whatever that is, whether it be court, a written agreement, a big purchase, it's a good thing for you for an emotional release. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces involved with this. And I'm going to say a Gemini very highly in your life, coming back into your life by the end of the month of March. That's what I'm seeing and that's what I'm feeling. You're going to rekindle or find somebody or start talking more and more to somebody every day. You don't have to be a Gemini, but I mean, that's what it's attached to. I see a lot of air and emotions between the two of you in a good way. And it comes after a win, a surprise, brought on to you by an air sign, connected again to Libra. I wouldn't even write down the number 6. You can if you want, guys, Sagittarius, but 11th seems like your number. I feel like you gained something. You have the support and the emotional release, and then a bonding, a connection, a growth with the Lovers card. All right. Now we are under Earth signs. Here we go. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Virgo, we're up. Just interested to see what came out here. Huh. Death. Death card. Not to be feared if you're new and watching this. This is actually one of the most positive cards in the deck, believe it or not. You have to stomp out a bad habit, negative trait, so you can march forward with pride, with joy. But there has to be something that needs to be stopped and cut out of your life completely. Related to the sign of Scorpio. I'm not saying ditch a Scorpio pal or relationship, but that's the card it's connected to. Any water card, really. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and 2 of Wands. This is really meaningful and cool, Virgo, because this came first. Not only is it related to emotions, and I'm going to say they're negative, this is getting rid of any negativity out of your life. Whether you're holding on to something or you're prone to things coming up over time and time again, or even if it's just a bad habit or a Scorpio, it's really time to put it to rest, put it to death. But again, the 13, highly relevant. Write down March 13th. The 2 is, I just told you guys earlier, the 2s of tarot are a decision. 2 of Swords is kind of harsh and quick, and she's blindfolded. The 2 of Wands is a win or a gain either way. There's just a shortcut or a longer route if you need more time to make the decision. But it's Virgo. It's leading towards something you want to do. You're thinking a lot about it, and it has a lot of fire energy connotation to it. So think something you're set out to do. You've got the world in your hands, the resources, and you're able to go do it. You're just paused for a little bit. It's like a transition from stomping something negative out of your life and looking forward into the world with a passion. And even better if you're alongside a fireside companion, best friend, what have you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Number 13, and a decision, but a good one. You're gonna make the decision either way and still have a good outcome. But yeah, you've got to get rid of something that's not healthy for you, whether it's mental or a person, what have you. I like that. Let's do, what did I do? $2 Scorpio, I'm going to do $2 Virgo the next 2 weeks. Just remind me. So $2 off Scorpio, $2 off Virgo, just remind me. And yeah, okay, onwards and up. Taurus, you're next. Taurus. I like this. 6 of Swords, some hard work ahead of you because you're carrying a lot of the weight or doing a lot of the work in your life right now. And it's not always so easy, is it? Right now it feels like not a bad time, but again, where you're pushing the weight of family or doing extra help for friends or family, and just exerting a lot of mental and physical energy. And then you're getting the Ace of Wands, which is, again, the aces are always a brand new beginning. This one is a torch. It's like you're being passed the torch where something's going to grow from it. So I feel like whatever you're putting in, Taurus, to anything, exerting a lot of your energy, it's not going to go unnoticed. I actually do want to say March 1st for this, but look out for any, when your emotions and physical energy, mental energy are starting to dip down, there's a reward coming soon. I'm going to say in the next 2 weeks. I want to say March 1st, but if not, something is coming where, again, it's just pushed you towards the air. It's an achievement, a goal, and a brand new phase for you where you're not doing so much of this anymore. You get to do your own thing, and with a little more confidence, a lot more ease. That was an easy read. I feel like no matter what you're going through, again, there's a new beginning very, very shortly, like in life ahead of you, the next week or so, halfway into the month of March. Look out for any surprises, especially if it's from a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Next, but I don't even know what I was trying to say there. Capricorn, you're up, and then we're on to the air signs. So here we go for Capricorn. Such contradicting cards here. 10 of Pentacles. Finances, the home life. It's a celebration. There's a lot of finances involved. I have to say that as Pentacles. And it's related to you because it's Earth sign. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It does show a party. There's something going on that should be celebrated. And it's soon. And it does have a lot to do with you. It's an achievement card. It's a success card. And it has to do with others in your life. But you as the Capricorn there, I see something good coming up. You got the job. You've got an increase in wages. There's something, of an announcement of some sort. Where again, there's a recognition status. The 5 of Wands is just brought on out of nowhere. It's miscommunication, or where you think, this is the good part, this could be all in your head, where this air energy comes in, it's scattered. It could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or someone just messing with you, but it could also be mental energy where you feel like defeated somehow. And it's right after such a happy card. These feelings of defeat aren't usually real, actually. But you do feel like that. And it's especially surprising when you see it after such a happy card, especially the Ten of Pentacles. This could be a hangover card, literally. Again, having to do with communication, energy. A lot of that can get scattered after such a big occasion. It's like you just know that this can't last forever, but this is something really good. And I'm gonna give Capricorn. I think you guys had this last week too. Big news, big surprise. It doesn't come to a halt, but again, it feels like you've been left out of something, or again, feeling defeated. But remember, sometimes that's just mental clutter that's just brought on to you by stress, anxiety. I would keep my eyes on the prize here and look out for that Ten of Pentacles, which is more important than anything, because it really has... I treat this and the Ten of Cups like a major arcana. Any miscommunication should be dealt with right away instead of lingering on to it. That's the main thing I wanted to say there with that. So I've got $2 Scorpio, $2 Virgo, $2 Capricorn. Alright. And again, remind me in case I forget to put that on my page. Air signs. Last but not least, here we go. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini. 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 Quite a few. 4. Let's see what we get. See if we can stick to one card. But last time was good. Last week's was good. I think it was either the Star or the Lovers. It was something good. I remember. Just don't remember the card. I think it was the Star. The Hermit. Linked to Virgo. Gemini. You have some idea. Yeah, since you got a major arcana, that is going to be your only card. The Hermit, linked to Earth sign, but Virgo most of all. Any Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You have some bright ideas, but you're seeking all these ideas internally. You're not outwardly wanting to go out and do stuff. This is like inner thoughts, inner thinking, decision making and planning, but it's all happening in here. Walking your own path, and you're allowed to do that. It's rightfully so. And grounded to the earth. It's like you're sticking with that. Notice he's holding a wand too. It's like your passions, desires, everything's being kept inward, which is okay, because this is a time of inner reflection and self-care, being grounded with mental stability, nature, family, with the earth connotation of Virgo mixed in there for Gemini. If you're being a little bit of a hermit, which, that could be the case, just like the card literally depicts, write down the 9th, because that's the date where you're going to feel like you're starting to realize a lot of things, but not outwardly say them. It's like self-discovery, first and foremost, and exploration of mind over matter. Really interesting stuff. Pay attention to your dreams around the 9th, things happening around the 9th, who's talking to you around the 9th, something special. Libra, that just flew out, and I feel like it was just meant for you. Ace of Swords, that's the only card I'm going to pull. I love how it's connected to you, Libra, and as a new beginning, Ace of Swords, and on a very highly energetic level. Notice too there's a crown on top. It's almost like, again, success, an award, an achievement. You've just like unlocked a new level, or there's something that you've been waiting for, communication with somebody, and you finally receive it, whether it be the 1st of March or right thereafter. But it's linked to you as the Libra, the Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's a new phase, a new beginning. but in the chapter of emotional energy and growth coming out of it, honor, achievement, and it's like, I feel like long overdue, if that makes sense. So Libra, I would be, looking out for expecting something. And again, I want to keep saying unlocking a new level as a gift, as a good omen. I would want to say write down March 1st, but that can be any time between now and I want to say March 10th just for fun. So write that down. A new chapter, and there's more physical, mental energy related to you, and communication skills. Picking up something new with somebody, or a much needed talk has happened and it's brought you to a level of completion there. Last but not least, Aquarius, here we go. This video, I don't know if it sucked or not. I'm sorry if it did, but I'm glad I did it. I really almost gave up and didn't want that. Did not want that. Aquarius, what do we have for you? 4 cards. Let's see if we can do one. Aquarius. I'm going to slow down when I do it this way. It's the card of defeat again. I'm going to pick another. Again, this can be mental trickery. Mental. When swords is all about communication and the mind. It's related to you too. As an air sign, we can't just, and I can't peek. I see a lot of air in the other cards. That feels right. Okay, Aquarius. 5 of Swords. Communication disparity. It's like mixed, scattered energy, just like I said before, where you think you feel defeated, or you may feel very defeated. It could be for no reason. Some sort of stress levels or something just not meshing well with somebody else. And then the 7 of Wands. This is really mental, and it's not that you're mental, but this is a mental thing way more than this card. This is where it could be defeat in some sort, like someone gets the last word in and it's a jab. And, I'm feeling that a lot for you guys, Aquarius, but there's also a very chaotic, fiery energy. This isn't on a major scale, and there's no need to panic, but it's when you feel like everyone's out to get you or something against you in some sense or some kind of way, and you have to ward it off and fight at all costs. You have to get the last word in. It's something that, again, comes on quickly, as the sword depicts with energy in general, communication. And then, really having to make your voice heard as loud as possible. Because again, it's like, why are people out to get you or prove you wrong, like you did something? It's almost like you did nothing, but you have to present your best case so everything can move forward and be unified together in a good, fiery, manner, a happy passion, not mixed energy. So you've got, I think, yourself here in the form of the swords, but you've got a lot of energy here with somebody else, someone pushing your buttons, and you have to defend yourself at all costs, and you should. Something's only going to grow from it if you do. There's always blossoms on the wands, or something can grow out of this. I feel like it doesn't have to do with a fire sign like I was about to say. I feel like this is more the energy. The message here is to, again, make your voice heard and don't be shy or silent about it. This is really not the mental card that this is. It can feel like it, but in the grand scheme of things, if you have to make your voice heard, make it heard. As he's standing on land and water also, it's got a little bit of the elements all in it. The earth, the water. It feels like you're trying to be outbeat by someone, and it's like almost for no reason other than bad intentions, which I don't like to say, but I feel like it's gonna pass very quickly also. So that's what I have to say about that. You guys, I will see you again next week. Message for availability, because I'm just floating around whenever I float around. But yeah, I'll See you all next week. I have nothing else to say, except don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm done. Bye. Have a good weekend, guys.